Whoa, I feel so weird. Oh, okay. This is just horrible. And I leave it, I don't touch it. Should we do this one? Guys, I don't think I can do that. But what do I do now? I've spent hours scrolling TikTok looking for the best hacks for Dyson Airstrait, so you don't have to. So today I'm testing the viral Dyson Airstrait hacks to see if they really work and worth your time, or are they total bullshit. I found absolutely wild claims like salon-like hair, unbelievable volume, curls with Dyson Airstrait. This is the tool for any style. Some of these hacks got millions of views, comments, but do they actually work? By the end of this video, you will definitely know which Dyson Airstrait hacks works and which one you should definitely skip. And honestly, some of these hacks shocked me. So grab your coffee, subscribe to my channel, and let's go. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For anyone who is new here, my name is Lina, and on my channel I talk everything about fashion, style and beauty and how to look your best without the stress. Now, if you've been following my channel already, you have seen that I've been using my Dyson Airstrait for about a year and a half. I got it straight away when it launched in Europe, and if you want to see any dive through the first experience, my pros and cons after using it for a year, you can have a look at these videos later. And actually, if you have seen them and you came from these videos, let me an emoji here. I want to see how many of you are into Dyson Airstrait and hair styles. Since this videos got so much views, I thought I will find you even better ways on how to use Dyson Airstrait so you can use this tool to the maximum, because let's be honest, it is an expensive tool. We want to use it in the best possible ways to get our money worth. We're gonna see these hacks, we're gonna test them. I have not tried these hacks before, so you're gonna see the real true first impressions, and you're obviously gonna see if it worked or not. Okay, let's put these viral hacks to the test. So I washed my hair this morning and I let it air dry, so you can see this is the natural state, my natural texture, and you can see it's like wavy, frizzy, and to be honest, it's just a mess. So this is the main reason why I got my Airstrait. Let's see what these hacks can do. So first up is this viral video, it has like 2 million views on TikTok, and it shows how to use Airstrait and a round brush to get this beautiful 90s blowout and the curls, which I'm super here for and I'm super excited to try. Let's see. So she's using Airstrait for almost dry hair. She's adding the brush at the ends. Like the results here are so promising, it's crazy. Using a round brush and put it after the Airstrait at the ends using the airflow. Okay, yeah, I'm really intrigued to try. First, I will divide my hair and we will start with just like one part of it. I'll probably look so crazy right now. I hope it's worth it. I'm gonna take this part of hair. Your hair should be like 70% dry, so I'm adding a bit of water. Actually, in this video, I'm not gonna use lots of products. I will only use the heat protector, and I love my Redken for this. And well, obviously, we need to switch off my Dyson. I'm using the wet setting as she also does it. So I think she put it like this. Does it do anything? I'm not sure. I have a mirror, guys, there, so I'm gonna be looking there. I see a little bit of curl at the bottom, but I don't know. I'm really bad with using the round brush. What if I'll just pre-put it already and then put my Airstrait right here? I don't know. You see anything, guys? I definitely can see that, okay, ends are not completely straight, so it gives a tiny bit of curl at the end. But yeah, for now, a bit suspicious if it's really gonna work. Maybe I'm doing it a bit wrong. And you know, this is basically why I cannot use a usual hair dryer and a brush, because yeah, this is already so much easier, it's less bulky, and even if it's heavy, it's much easier to use than the usual hairdryer, and you can just easily put it together and start using. But yeah, you see, if I can't handle even this, how I'm supposed to do it with the hairdryer? I'm not losing my hope. Let's try again with the upper part of my hair. Maybe it's gonna be a bit easier. I'm gonna try to do this because I love the results she gets and I really try to achieve it. I really hope it's gonna work. And I'm gonna go with the brush just once to get it untangled, and then I will try to put it again a bit earlier. I'll put it a bit like this and let's see if it really works. Guys, I don't think I can do that. It's really tricky. I'll try it one more time. Well, I do see a little bit of curl right here, but to be honest, I wouldn't say it's that easy. Oh, maybe let's try another way around. My hair is already way too dry at this point. I'll give it another try. Let's do it. What if I just close it and I'm just not gonna put it? Yeah, maybe it's gonna be a bit... Okay, it feels like we're getting somewhere. Right? I don't know. There is a little bit of curl. It still looks really weird. So far, I'm not really convinced. It does move the hair. It helps with the brush. It adds a little bit of curl right here. At least this one looks like we got somewhere. I had such a high hopes for this hack because basically what it does, it uses the Airstrait in a similar way as if you would use the usual hair dryer. For me, this is just so much easier to handle. Also, you can close it if you don't want to hold it all together like that. And for me, this is just so much easier to hold than this. You're using the airflow in the direction of your hair. This is... no, that's not what you do here. This is just horrible. And people who can do this, they're just my heroes because I've tried so many times. It does not work for me. I end up having hair everywhere and this flows just goes, you know, like that. No. So yeah, I think I will try this hack maybe a bit more, and make sure you follow me on Instagram. If it works, I will post a reel on how I master that. So far, I think I'm a bit disappointed. It's not that easy. You need to have a skill. Yeah, it looks like the hair brushers are not my friends. Okay, next hack I saw is a bit more simple. It's supposed to give you a massive volume on the roof. Well, massive, I guess we'll see. Let's put it into test. It's a little thing, but you know, sometimes all the difference in these little details. Let's have a look. So first we need to rearrange the hair. Here will work with this part of my hair. And what is interesting that she actually uses wet, only 110. So let's see. And what she actually does is to put this hair not as it grows, but to another side. Oh, and she does it like this. So you go like kind of in another direction from your hair growth. I feel so weird. But what do I do now? Do I just leave it? Oh, okay. Do you see anything? I guess for me, I actually have enough volume, so it's less visible. I do think it does something. Let's maybe try this other part. I haven't used any Airstrait in it at all. We need to rotate it to up, and to another direction. Okay. I kind of feel that actually if you're gonna hold it a bit higher like this, it will help to kind of make more volume and let it just sit and settle for a second, and then yeah, you can see it goes a bit higher. I'm so surprised. I actually thought when I was scripting and doing my research, I thought that this hack would not be as good, but I definitely see it did something. I guess for people with very straight, flat hair without any volume, this would be a game changer because you really can lift up your roots, because also this is one of the downsides of the Dyson Airstrait. Since the air goes from this side and there is nothing here, you can't actually get really close to your roots, so using this technique will help you with this. For me, what I also like to do if I want to have a little bit of volume on my roots and I still need to dry my hair, so it should be wet, and I don't want to go on each part of this, I'm just gonna do this and basically dry it first here, and then I will finish my hair with the usual straightening away from my roots, and this also gives you a little volume. So it really depends. I think my method is a bit more messy. This is more precise, and especially if you just want to have tiny bit of volume right here. You don't need to do it on all of your hair. That hack is actually works. Okay, but you know what? I'm still not giving up with my task of knowing how to curl hair with using Dyson Airstrait. This is really something I want to master. And another video I saw, I think that might be the better way than hairbrush, and probably will also give you much bigger, more voluminous, more defined curls. And this is using the rollers. Let's have a look. So very easy. When you use your Airstrait first, you don't dry your hair till the end and you put the rollers. Kind of feel this one should work. I'm also gonna use just the usual hairdresser clips so the rollers don't go anywhere, and I'm gonna use this part. And one thing which I feel is really important with the rollers is actually know how to divide your hair. So I'm quite bad in that. I will first just brush with my tangled scissors, which I think I had for like 10 years. And we need my hair to be a bit damp, some water, because I don't think it's gonna work on dry hair. Hair protector. Obviously, if you wash your hair, you don't need to do any of this, so it's a bit faster. But also, I wanted to showcase if you can do any of the hacks on actually dry hair or maybe second day hair. We need to be a bit precise. And for now, I'll put this hair up looking crazy. I have it on the wet setting, and I'll usually have it on 110. First, I'm just gonna go once or maybe twice. I'll see, and then I'll put fast the roller in my hair and also clip it. I'm not sure if it's the right direction. Okay, rollers are just so hilarious, right? Next part. I know my hair gonna look so crazy after this video, but it's worth it. Okay. I feel again I'm going to wrong direction. One hack from me, what I usually do for my fringe part, so basically this part, I like to have a little bit of a curl definition around my face, so I usually put the roller in my fringe anyway, so I'm pretty sure that this is gonna work. And I always put it away from my face, so this part also gets a bit of volume. This is truly a game changer for this part. Should we do this one? Yeah, I think we should, otherwise I look super crazy. This is gonna be my curly side today. I'll put it actually right direction this time, like this. Yeah, this is how you're supposed to put the roller. Yeah, this makes more sense, you know? I will let it set, and in order to do that faster, I can actually use a cold shot on the Dyson Airstrait. Yeah, I'll just set it a bit. So wait just like a moment. I can sip my water. In theory, the Airstrait is a perfect tool to prime your hair. So whatever style you do, after you wash your hair, it just makes your hair smooth and ready for other tools. So I'm pretty sure that the roller should work. I mean, of course, if you wanna just to make sure it really works, you can put some of the hairspray. I'm not going to do that now. Okay, so should we check the moment of truth? Well, I have a bigger roller, so you're not gonna see a super curl, but this definitely has a wave and a volume. Let's see another one. Well, basically same. I don't see a curl here on the higher part, but I do see a curl and much voluminous hair here. It's a mistake. This should be smaller. This part I should have done it separately, but you see this is definitely the flow of the hair goes right here. And I don't know, usually the fringe really always works, so let's see. Perfect. See, like the fringe works. I'm not lying to you guys. Put it to places. You can use a little bit of gel or whatever setting product you like. Here we go. Here is the fringe is fringing. We got a nice wave. So a little bit of precision, and probably wait a bit longer. Set the hairspray, smaller section, more rollers. If you want to have a more distinctive wave, use smaller rollers, and this hack definitely works. I get it. It's actually plenty of work after you wash and dry hair with your Airstrait. Use the rollers, but to be honest, rollers are never easy. If you want to use rollers, you anyway need to dry your hair with the brush and the usual hair dryer and then put the rollers and still wait. So kind of same. I still think that Dyson makes it a bit faster because the amount of time you need to smooth and dry your hair with the Dyson is much less than with the round brush or the hair dryer, at least with my skills. Okay, let's move to the next hack I saw. And also something just a little bit smaller hack which you can easily implement. Yeah, it says it will make less damage to the hair, so I'm intrigued. Let's have a look. So the idea is the less passes you need, the less heat damage you will cause. I'm not sure really. Probably you need to test it more because the slower you go, the more heat you apply in this moment. But to be honest, this is intriguing because what I notice, I usually use my Airstrait fast passes and sometimes I go more than 3 if my hair is wet. I'm gonna take the bottom part of my hair. My hair is wet. On this side I will use my usual technique, so I'm just gonna dry and make it straight as I usually do, and in this one I will try to make it slower as she shows. Maybe I'm gonna time my techniques and her technique and I'm gonna put the results at the end. Let's go. So it took me basically a minute to do this part, and this is why I think Airstrait is so much faster. I will never have such a quick results with the usual brush and hair dryer. Like hell no. Now she uses slow technique, so here I went at least 5 times. Let's try to make it 1 or 2 and I will go slow. Let's go. 2 passes. Okay, it took me 1 minute 10 seconds, 5 seconds more, and it's also straight and dry. I'm impressed. Guys, seriously, I think going just tiny bit slower. I just needed 2 passes for each sections. Here I think I had 3 on each plus 2 more with all together, and I think this one is still tiny bit damp, 10%. I can feel it a bit. Here, no. Hell no, it's really dry and smooth. Whoa, I did not expect that because I thought like, it's an interesting thing to try, but I don't think it makes a difference. It does make a difference. So a little bit of patience for each of us, but this hacks works. And it takes same amount of time as my old technique, so I think I will incorporate this in my hair drying routine. Cool. Okay, last final hack, and this is something from me, so I don't have a viral TikTok video, but I think this is really good technique for occasions when you wanna really have nice beautiful curls, like really curls, and you would like to put a bit of effort into your hair. For this we will actually need Dyson as a first primer step, which is basically done already for me, and then I'm gonna use a flat iron straightener, or you can also use a curling iron. Dyson prepared your hair as a primer as a first step, and it's gonna be so much easier to do the curl style with the flat iron or a curling iron. I don't have a curling iron, hence I'm gonna use my flat iron, and I'm gonna show you the techniques on how do I get curls with this. I'm gonna have this one part of hair, give it a little brush. As I said, I have already used my Dyson on this part, so I don't need to use it again, so we can start straight away on the second step, the curling iron. Oh well, flat iron in my case. And to be honest, I just have a very simple straightener from Revlon. I think it was like 50 euros, something like that, and I like that I have a screen, and I'm gonna use 150 temperature, but yeah, you need to wait until it heats up. This is one thing I really like about Dyson, because you don't need to wait until it heats up, because while it's air, it works straight away, which is really nice. Looks like it's hot, and what I like to do, and this is what I did for my friend's wedding I went in May, you can have a look on the pictures. So I will take a part of my hair. I don't need to straight with this anymore, my hair is straight enough, so I just need to give it a curl. So I put it in between the plates and I twist it, and I also twist it like that horizontally. Oh, vertically, not horizontally. Oops, that one fell, but you can already see a very defined curl. Let's do this just a bit better. twist and move. And then what else I like to do, I actually put it like that and hold it for a second. You can actually also use the clips for this. I don't do that, I think it's too much, but I wait just a moment to cool and then I leave it, I don't touch it. Do the next one. And as you can see, I actually curl like half of my hair. I don't start from the roots, you can, but I think also for the bottom hair it's a bit irrelevant, you don't really need to do that. Okay, ooh, love this one. And I don't move too fast. Let me get this part which is a bit higher so you can see better, and I will start a bit higher so we get curl earlier. Here we go. But as you can see with this, you can make as much curls as you want really. I guess I'm just not really a fan of having too defined curls, but something like that I think is really pretty. So to be honest, if you are looking for this super nice defined curls, I would still recommend to use a flat iron or a curling iron. With Dyson Airstrait and this movement, it doesn't work. Airflow is here, so you can't get the same effect. Obviously it's an extra step and you can do the same steps using your usual hairdryer and a brush. As I said again, you still need to prep your hair. It should be smooth and easy to handle, because if I will do this technique straight away on my air dry hair, like the mess you saw in the beginning, it's not gonna work. Still will have this little frizz around, so you don't get this sleek, smooth effect. You can easily switch the hairstyles between the days. For example, you wash your hair, you use your Dyson and you had the straight hair. On the second day, you can just use the flat iron or curling iron and have some curls. It's really up to you, you have options. And I still think that Dyson Airstrait makes it so much easier to style your hair, even if you need some other tools. But you know, the rollers or the brush doesn't cost much, it's like 15 euros maybe max. Okay, some final thoughts and conclusion. Let me sum up the best hacks. I was super surprised with the volume root hack. I did not expect it to work so well. I was pretty skeptical. And I love this suggestion of using your Dyson Airstrait slowly. So you just need 2 passes, less damage, and your hair looks so much more smoother and straighter. So I love this. I would definitely implement this hack. What I was quite disappointed is the first one with the brush. I will try again and master it. Let's see if it works or not, but yeah, I think this one is not an easy one. For the rollers, I think, yeah, if you feel like it is additional step and you get the volumes more of a 90 kind of blowout, but yeah, it takes a bit of effort. Same with the flat iron. You want to define curls, you have to use these, because also with the brush of the rollers, it's a bit different effect. You're not gonna get this more defined, more curly curls, more curly hair. Additional step, but for evening occasions, this is what I would do. Okay, so what I did like about these hacks and doing this research is actually with these little tweaks and hacks, you can maximize the use of your quite expensive Dyson Airstrait. But you know, I totally understand if you don't want to invest so much in a hair tool, there is other options and I will test them in my next video. So make sure you subscribe to my channels and have these notifications on so you're not gonna miss my video. Let me know in the comments which of these hacks would you like to try and which of them you think really worth it. Maybe if you have any other hacks you want to share and you want me to try, let me know in the comments below. I love reading your comments. Hope this was useful and I gave you some ideas and some inspiration to try out new techniques. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and see you in my next fashion videos. Bye!